PUBG.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look at this next group, this is Group C. We have Cloud9 showing up for the first time today. Very neutral playing path, almost 90 degrees down the middle of the map.
Yeah. It's got to be about as neutral as you can get, I imagine. I don't know if it gets too much better than that, but we will be splitting it pretty much straight down the middle, so lots of opportunities for people to go pretty much every possible place that you could want to go on the map.
No doubt, and we'll see the ability for Cloud9 to likely head back to Pachinki if that's something they want to continue. So really there is no unavailable area here. And we'll see who decides to go where ultimately as the day continues. We're starting to see now who is likely to take their groups. And tomorrow we'll decide who is the last 20 teams who are going to make it onto land, which will be huge for a lot of these guys because some of them could be relative unknowns.
605 Gaming and 4 Kings are both going to be starting here with just 3 players instead of the 4. So unfortunate they couldn't get all members of their squad in, but hey, sometimes you got to work with what you got. And in this case, these guys got 3 players. So
for Dignitas, jumping out early, headed to Severny, that's not uncommon for them, and it does look like C9 is going to be headed over to Pachinki. We'll see when they decide to exit the plane. Yeah, it looks like they are going to head back there, or at least scout it out for now. They might have some company on the way there.
Oh, yeah.
But set to destroy it, headed towards Milta. And really we'll see a relatively easy plane path here in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it looks like Nova's going to let off here right at the military base. No, they will be finishing things off here. Durgil straight up face dive into the ground. Oh, look at that. He's also
Pancake on a stick.
I was going to say pancake on a stick.
A plus name.
Moses' favorite.
That I did make up. That doesn't exist.
What, your favorite
favorite
snack? I knew you made it up.
It's a good idea, though. I think that if you're out there,
if
you're a carny looking to make your name in the carnival industry, pancakes on sticks.
That's the thing. Freeze them, deep fry them.
Freeze them, then deep fry them. Or so you got to cover them in syrup.
Yeah, that's right.
Freeze them, and then deep fry them, and then try and eat them. I guess at the end of that.
Oh, first circle. It's gonna be a lot of water again, Moses. This one.
Military Island. So we'll see now. This is going to be benefiting Nova and to an extent Vape and his squad as well. So Nova getting a free run of the military base, and it's going to be Render Esports around the Ferry Pier area. They should have an opportunity potentially to bridge camp, but I would say more than 50% of the squads in this game are outside of the play zone, at least initially. So it will be a Millie base circle, and it will have a lot of water involved, both the channel, the Southern Ocean, and the Eastern Ocean, all in this case. So we'll see how teams decide they want to rotate.
Yeah, we'll see. Set to destroy over by Milta there. But here we go with
Team Gates.
Team Gates. Old Mossy.
Old... Formerly I Mossy, now just Mossy. Shorten his name a little bit.
The I.
Just one name down. Looks like we do have a bit of a stalemate in Razak. It is Optic here, sharing the Razak area with Booyah.
Yep, they're fighting it out with Booyah. Bahawaka up top. He's got his M16 with a 3X on it.
Nano Steve going down to the Micro Uzi Headroar. Looks like this is going to be a bad start.
Yeah.
As now,
no.
Bear Giles is going to go down as well.
That's
I think. Yeah, there he goes.
Yep. That's a big ripperino for
SS the champ. This is just like, oh, I got this.
I got it.
He's going to have to try and get away. I think they heard his footsteps. Optic is not one to let these guys get away, especially in the early game.
Oh, yeah.
And that is it. That is the first team eliminated right out of the gate. Booyah going down. That is a tough break for them.
Getting crunched right off the start. Definitely not the performance they wanted to have. There it is.
605 lost one as well, or two potentially. Or they started.
They started with one down.
Yeah. Fair enough. So they've lost one as well. And now for Dignitas, they're going to have to make their way all the way down south, the furthest possible transition they could have. And Optic as well in the Razak area. They have Team Gates and C9 between them in the play zone. Now it's all about C9. What are they going to do? Are they going to try and get down that western bridge as fast as they can, maybe try and displace Render Esports to get across there, or if they're going to try and play the edge as well. If that is the case, there will be a jam of players all along that northern side of the play zone.
Dignitas still up here in Severny. I mean, at what point, if you're Dignitas, at what point do you say, okay, it's time to go? We need to start moving and planning out that kind of path. I mean, generally, are you waiting until the last possible minute if you're Dignitas, or is it better to get moving early?
Well, it depends. I mean, if you get decent loot in the early game, you can definitely leave early, and really trying to crash early on the military base is not something you're going to want to try. You're going to want to try and be a little bit more, I guess, methodical in how you want to get down that way. You could potentially jump out to the coast. You could come down this way. We've talked about that in the past. We could maybe even, I mean, in Dignitas' case, they're likely going to have to grab a vehicle from where they are up in Severny, and maybe just try and head down to the edge in this fashion. But for the most part, we will see teams, especially teams like Set to Destroy, grab boats and try and come down to the southern edge. Really, this area down on the southern portion of the map is just a general good spot to try and get to avoid all issues around the military base, or at least transitioning there. Right. And we might even see C9 come in on the coast and then swim across when necessary.
We'll see how they decide to play it out. You see we got Ronin right here. Moving forward. And they are actually currently over a little more on the eastern side of the map. It looks like they actually may have an opportunity to go for one of these air supply drops. See, they're going to be coming up over this ridge, and it's right there. But and it doesn't look like anyone else is really around to contest this, so they could go for it relatively safely.
They're going to know it's there for sure. I mean, they do have easy access to it, but that's the thing, is you're never actually sure. It's not the best crate anyway. I mean, obviously the helmet is the best item in this crate. The 8X will always be useful, the level 3 vest, and I guess the backpack if you want to hang on to that as well for style points. But it looks like they're not going to be able to get over to. Maybe they're not entirely sure where it is. But really, crates are always risky, and that's why you're seeing not too many level 3 helmets rolling around in competitive anymore.
Yeah, but when you are able to get them, it's a huge item to get. One of the best. I know you call it, Moses, the best item in the game. So certainly always good to get them when you can. But we have, looks like Cloud9 out for a little swim here. Got Team 10 Unknown Tactics. I think they saw him out there, maybe. But Cloud9 just swimming their way onto the shores here.
So it looks like they do. Actually, that was Team Gates.
Yeah.
It's Exco finding himself that level 3 helmet and the vest. Not sure. He's probably going to leave the M249 behind. In a patch previous to this one, maybe he would have decided to take it, or at the very least grab the ammo if he could. But for now, just the fixins for him. He's not going to take the weapon.
No, he will. He'll be happy with the helmet and vest.
Looking at the map, and right around where Team Gates is, they actually have another team transitioning right on top of them as Moody gets his first down and finish as McKay goes down from team number 10 there. That's Unknown Tactics.
And there we go.
Making landfall and killing a guy. Good for you, Moody. Navy SEALs coming at you.
That's right, baby. C9 SEALs working their way onto the shores.
They made that early crossing too, which is going to be a big benefit. There's a compound here right in front of them. Well, once they get across, you can see it just to their left. There's a spot there for them to hold, but there's also lots of little houses there they can grab. They can split between these two little red houses as well. So for now, C9 arriving early is going to be a benefit to them.
Yeah, they kind of missed the party.
It's like seagulls. Mine?
Mine. They want it all, but for now, they're just going to loot that up. Hopping on over to Team 22. On him, Team Esports.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I was trying.
Either way, here they are. They're looting around the farm area.
Yep.
Team Gates is now headed to the bridge. They will have an opportunity to set up a bridge camp, and they would have a lot of potential targets if that's what they decide to do. They're just checking the bridge now before they want to cross. Jumping back on the motorcycle is Exco, and they are going to head down this way. I would love to see Team Gates set up a bridge camp here. It doesn't leave you a lot of flexibility in the later game, which is why we typically do not see bridge camps in competitive. But for now, they are going to cross relatively easily, and there is no one waiting for them as Nova is dealing with another team there. As we do see a bunch of downs coming out as Ronin.
That's the final stand, losing a couple of guys there. And Landoon was able to take out one. But, oh, look at this. They got the...
So
they
this
got
is
the perch this time.
We saw God Squad use this position to massive effect in a game earlier today, and now it's Nova's turn. It's Landoon with that mini shooting down onto Trevor. He's already got the one down. Health the Elf a little bit further down the hill from him, near the radio tower. Trevor unable to be saved. I'm really trying to figure out Health on himself, Joe.
Reaching for it. I'll tell you, these guys got the best names. Landoon, though, continuing to try and take shots here. Maybe he could suppress him long enough to prevent him from getting to Trevor. We'll see. Health the Elf looking for his opportunity to get in there. He's going to try and just dodge these shots if he can. Landoon just not able to land any of them. Does get one. All he needs is one more, and he might be able to get him. Oh, no. Now the smoke's going away. Oh, disaster. Trevor goes down. Oh. Yeah, he's down. Never mind.
Health the Elf now taking his place.
Yep. Not, no bueno. Nice. He's running. Nice shades, though.
Yeah, looking very cool. Got that level 1 helmet and the sunglasses. He's ready to go. So C9 has now staked a claim to an important compound. We are seeing more landfall on the beaches of the military island. It's Anham trying to get their way across. Optic now in rotation coming along the side. We have Pancake on a stick doing his best to try and jump up like a mountain goat with Durgil there. They're just trying to get up onto that grassy portion and rejoin their squad mates. And it looks like they've got a free compound for themselves as well. So that is going to be Review Brochads. I can't remember the rest of their team name, but that's their name. So good for them, and they've got themselves a compound.
Good for them. Yeah, hey, man, Review Brochads, one of the names of the day, in my opinion.
Good.
Yeah. But,
good names.
You see some action happening over there on the western end of the circle. C9, they, as Moses, as you were saying,
they got centered. They had a compound there, but it looks like they are not ready to stop moving yet. They are headed towards Team Gates at Mach 9 speed, on foot. Everyone's still with the, looks like Ream still with that level 1 helmet, as Optic is now engaging as they are outside the zone.
Ooh.
And this is a beach battle. It's Young Bay, the last man standing.
Run, Young Bay.
Just running away. And looks like he will make it, but Tunican will not. Dat Trinity also down.
No.
It looks like only Young Bay will survive.
Tunican just going for the old drown yourself method. So there he goes. Like
I'm not sure. I don't know if you... Oh, no, they're just dropping all their stuff in the ocean so they can't loot it.
Ah.
Yeah. They're just making a loot trail into the ocean like sea turtles returning to once again...
the homeland.
Just make it so that all their stuff is inaccessible. It's just those little things. The war of attrition out there on the beaches.
That's right. That's right. Cloud9, they're doing their thing up in the hills here. Kind of waiting to make their next move, but got it set to destroy, actually.
Pancake on a stick, no.
No! Why? Why him?
So Rift taking him down. That's around the Novo area, and it looks like they're being zoned out as Rift finishes him off. And we now see the circle begin to shrink once again. Soapylicious and the rest of his squad coming across in vehicles, going to head onto the edge. A lot of open space around that northwest side of the island.
Yeah.
But for now, Optic's got to sort themselves out. They're taking a lot of circle damage here.
Smoking Aces moving across the bridge. The old protector of NA, although moving a bit ahead to kind of scout things out and see what's up. But they are going to be sitting on the bridge here. They know, I mean, there's at least one team that probably going to have to take this bridge to get across. That's 4 Kings. So if they stick around long enough, they might be able to pick up those kills as they come through. But here we go, back to Nova. Landoon continuing to sit up by this observatory, up on this perch here, and just like God Squad in one of the earlier games, I mean, they'll sit here all day if they can.
Well, no doubt. I mean, it's a great position up here. It gives you a ton of vision, a lot of options, especially with that mini, the high-velocity weapon, being able to poke at long distances. I don't think Landoon saw that little head poking out from VTV down below, but now they have some more movement as Richie continuing to poke away. He's actually got the Mark 14, so that's another great option.
Yeah.
Not a ton of ammo, but definitely enough to put lots of pressure onto those running below him.
Lots of pressure on him as well. The 8-head
He probably had a crate drop right on top of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Very, very well kitted here. You can see right down at the bottom of the hill was no excuse that they're just going to be hiding out in the buildings here as kind of some of the stragglers are now starting to work their way across the western bridge now and make their way over to the island. It looks like everyone's pretty much electing to move onto the island at this point. Set to destroy and review bra chads are going to be meeting up here shortly as well. Optic flying in on the boat.
So they're relatively low health. I'm not sure where they're going to decide to stop, but I think they're going to have to try and get meted here as there is only a small amount of water left for them to park their boat. Looks like they're going to try and make landfall here, probably get a med or two going for Valiate, and then having to run the rest of the way. And now we see it set to destroy, jumping around with Review Broad Chad and Team 20 there taking a look at them, but they're moving away. And we've seen this in the past from Team 20 where they kind of play passively and then get involved when they can. 0 kills so far. Lost themselves a pancake on a stick.
Sad.
Very sad.
Yeah, it's my favorite. You can see actually a couple guys still trying to make their way across that western side bridge. But for now, set to destroy. Team 20. Team 20 being the Review Brought Chads.
So Nova's going to maintain their position here. We've seen another circle shift come in. The military base will stay in. Nova's observatory will stay in as well. And I think this is where we are going to see a mass entrance into the military base. Team Gates already headed that way.
Oh, yeah.
And looks like they're going to be the first ones to hit it. Looks like Render's on the way as well. And we also have Marzi and the rest of his squad from Smoke and Aces also headed to the fence. So this is where things are going to get a little bit complicated as there are lots of vehicles moving around the map.
Yeah, this is going to get tricky real quick here. You can see Optic going across the ridgeline here over there.
So looking here, we see the Group B standings. Energy Esports is atop their group. ADR Wales in second place and God Squad in third. United is just edging out Team Envious for that last 5th place spot. So more games to come from there, but that Group B is definitely still hot.
Oh, yeah. Very hot indeed. Energy topping the charts. So they're certainly looking good for now. Dirtil getting knocked.
Nothing he can do right now. It looks like he's got death coming down him in the form of Chippa. So we can see him maybe at the side of the tree. We're going to look to finish him off. Maybe you can't see him. Regardless, Nitz goes down as well. Now it's just Nationwide left from Team 20. We might see another team eliminated here shortly, but Valiant has gone down from Optic. So interested to see what's going on with them. It looks like they have tangled up with Team 9. That's Apache Esports on the very southern portion of the play zone. Optic getting flanked here. Valiant is down as we see Young Bay all on his lonesome running across the bridge in his stylish sunglasses.
Go Young Bay. Valiant.
Down to Optic.
Petror going down as well. This could be bad news for Optic right now.
Valiate has been res. Petror is on the down as well, and Baja Waka's on the high side flank. But right now, Team 9 has all of the advantages. Woe has pushed all the way up, putting pressure on Baja Waka. Hypoc is there looking. Oh, now they finally get it down. That grenade lands true. Nice throw from Baja Waka. Woe not using that high side flank to his advantage, just yet playing gingerly as Hypoc now coming to support. This will be important now. Woe has not been spotted. If Hypoc doesn't see him, he might get that flank.
See what he can do. Hypoc going for those bot shots. Oh, he gets lit up by Woe. This could be troublesome, trying to hide behind the rock just long enough for someone to heal him up. Woe is going to toss a grenade down there.
Just trying to smoke his teammate to protect the res. Hypoc is now down. It looks like Valiant is going to move to support Baja Waka. We're seeing lots of flashbang usage here. Like in the utility from Optic, but now Hypoc has been finished by Woe. So now it's a 3v3 situation.
Let's see what they can do with it. Baja Waka moving forward with Valiate. They are going to get some shots down. Woe proning there, trying to just scoot himself forward. Let's see what Optic can do. They're just looking for their opportunity. Woe looking to lead the charge for these guys. They're continuing to be on the back foot, though. Optic is pressing them. And they do not seem interested in fighting this one particularly. Oh, here we go. Optic getting the shots out. Baja Waka with the AK. Oh, Woe's going to get knocked down.
trading there. Hetra is also down. Stardog doing work in the back. Now a 2v2 situation. Hetra going down quickly now. He's already been rezzed once. The quick smoke comes out. This is going to be Valier trying to clutch this for his team. That's 2 down now, trying to finish these kills. Or maybe he's just shooting at Stardog a little bit further back. Valier more concerned with the live player than the down ones. He's going to run over to these two gentlemen, maybe give them a couple words of encouragement there in the form of bullets to the back of the head. And that is going to be Valier cleaning that up. But only one left from Team 9, but Optic didn't get through that unscathed.
No, they didn't. Ended up losing 1. And, you know, not a terrible situation. But here you can see we're with Team Dignitas now. Wookie Bookie getting taken down currently, just crawling away for dear life. Zervox.
Oh! Nice shot from Uncivil.
Ow.
Oh,
man.
And the follow-up from Gustav as Team 21, that is no excuse, is eliminated. Dignitas will stay 4 strong on the back of some nice team play. The zone is moving. They're going to have to run for their lives. It's not moving very quickly. I think they're going to have a bit of an advantage because they're a bit closer to the edge of the play zone. Or sorry, not at all. They're furthest from the play zone, so they're going to have to run for their lives. As Nova has come off the observatory and is now in the military base, along with most of the other teams left in this lobby.
Yep. Everyone's going to be crowding around here. Things are going to get crazy. Nationwide out in the field there. You can see Cloud9 up on top, kind of overseeing the military base currently. They got Team Gates nearby, just down the base of the hill.
I'm thinking that in this case, C9's in a good spot. They don't have too much pressure coming from behind just yet, and it would be in the form of Dignitas as we see Nova and the teams within the military base poking away at each other. Ronan is involved, as well as Render Esports and Team Gates. And now you can see it is C9 firing back behind themselves. But right now, Nerf Me Please is taking shots from the factory into one of the bunkers. That Smoke and Ace is held up in there.
Oh, Nerf Me Please, looking for his shot. But not going to find a whole lot of anything for now. Ooh. Except that Troy was pushing pretty close, though. You got Rift flying through on a vehicle. Lanthune couldn't really get a shot off there. Not a great angle. But he is on top of the roof, looking for more bodies. The hunt, actually, Fignaldo ends up going down on the side of Set to Destroy. But Nova and Smoke and Aces may be meeting up here very, very shortly. You can see shots, I think we're coming in there to Landun.
Hetror, Valiate, and Bahawaka have arrived in the military base area as well. Right on the edge of the play zone, happen to be right above the bunker of Smoke and Aces, and we see that this edge of the play zone, especially around that northern side, is still very active. TFS Blood and Mad Dog are eliminated, and that is now the final stand completely gone. And now it's Health the Elf and his squad trying to hold out the pressing Team 10 unknown tactics.
Let's see. It's going to be I Am Lethal. M16 in hand. Not a whole lot going on here for now, though.
You see the headshot there. Can't do it, or can't take it just yet. Health the Elf has been spotted, but for now, everyone's safe inside the zone. This will be a bit of a staring contest. Looks like they're going to want to try and push the top of this thing. But Majestic Swagger has that high side flank covered. He's not going to allow them to get down that way. Total receiving pressure has to hit the deck. And again, we have seen another circle shift. Most of the military bases come out, but there is still some real estate left there. Again, I'm liking the positioning of C9. They're out of harm's way. As the pressure continues to mount out of the military base, that western side is going to get a lot hotter than people might like. And that southern end as well is still unresolved, as we're just unsure as to what's going to happen with Team 13.
Yeah, we'll see. Optic is Team 13 there, but Cloud9, they're on the move yet again. Just scoping things out. But so far, not a whole lot for them. And Dignitas actually moving down the side of the hill. So we'll see what comes of that. Actually, Gustav in a pretty good position here. He's got some high ground to work with. Oh, he's going to be able to put down some shots onto down to the players down low. That's Optic down there. But Gustav for now going to take some time to heal up. Nationwide actually below them. I'm surprised Nationwide has been in this for so long. He's been a quiet soul. Just
he's being peaceful.
Yeah.
Uncivil might go down to the play zone if he's not careful. He does get the med off in time. He's going to try and sneak in, but for Dignitas, they're arriving late. And Cloud9 is going to exploit that. They've been taking pot shots at them this entire time. And now Cloud9 is going to take down Gustav, and Valiate is going to take down Uncivil. So Optic getting involved as well. Not looking good for Dignitas. Not a lot of options for them.
Nice shot from Moody.
And I think they've been eliminated has been Dignitas as Riem gets another kill. Moody having to med. It is still Healthy Elf holding the low side and Tilt just a little bit above. So Moody engaging on both fronts. Or sorry, is Cloud9 engaging on both fronts. Healthy Elf looking to do some damage to Frolicker, but take some in return.
Ow.
Good team play from C9 so far.
Yeah, they got Healthy Elf in a really bad spot. Oh, Tilde coming in to get the knock on a Moody, coming in to help his teammate. Healthy Elf, I thought he was SOL, but Tilde coming in huge. A nade flies down on him, though, and he's going to take quite a bit of damage and then ends up getting knocked down.
Nationwide.
Wow, Nationwide coming in when you least expect it.
Spoiler, I hate that, man. When one guy you never expected as he gets finished off, but Nationwide takes Tilt with him and has actually done a favor to Cloud9, who will get Moody rezzed. Moody holding onto that peak just a little bit too long and gets his head popped by Tilt there, but now that is going to be it for him. I believe Healthy Elf did not survive that exchange either. No. So, oh no, he did. He's still there. So it's he's holding on to the edge.
Oh, he's got guys all around him. Save Healthy Elf.
Optic has actually done a good job of rotating to the right side of the play zone, and are now going to have to return as the circle has shifted to the southwest. It is going to stay primarily on the factory area, so this is looking good for Nova. And all of a sudden, it's going to be up to Cloud9 to clear out their area, and I expect them to try and do some battle with Optic as well, as Moody goes down once again to Baja Waka, as does Frolicker, and all of a sudden, Optic is doing a ton of damage and finishing a couple of members from Cloud9. Healthy Elf is finished by Team Gates.
Wow, it's just Stab that's still up right now.
Yeah, this isn't good for Cloud9. They're going down very quickly.
Oh, yeah, dropping like flies. Riem's, he's knocked right now. Stab going to heal himself up, but he is in this gun battle. A 1v3 with the guys from Optic. Not looking good at all for them.
I was hoping for Cloud9 that they would have been able to rotate either north or down south, but Optic knew they were there, and that was that for them. So Optic has done a ton of damage. Cloud9 only with Stab left remaining. He's now trying to get a res onto his down teammate, which is going to be great for them. But Cloud9 going from one of the best positions in the game to now having to go fully defensive, as Nova now is in position to do a good job of defending the factory area, and that's going to be super important for them.
Optic also, just a note, 16 kills across their team right now, which is just insane. Really putting in the damage. As you said, 17 make it.
So that is an absolute ton of kills for them. Baja Waka with 7 by himself. That Mark 14 doing a ton of work. Valiate has got 3 and Hetero with 5. They did lose Hypoc along the line, but right now it's all about Baja Waka and that Mark 14 putting in the work. Nova hold on to the ATC as well as the factory. They do have a relatively clear area behind them. It's just Protector Vene who is going to be forced out into the play zone here shortly. Nova going to finish him off, or the zone will do it for them. So for Protector, it's going to be a long, sad run, and it looks like he's just going to opt to potentially die to the zone here, maybe save some points. But Team Gate staying active as well, and that is going to be it for Team 8 eliminated as well.
Protector actually ran himself over the car.
Ah, well.
So that's another way to do it.
There you go.
And then dies to the zone.
Denying the enemy. That's no kill points for Nova.
Hey, that's right. That's right. Take every little advantage you can get, but you see Nova still occupying that same building that they have been really for the latter half of this game. You do have Set to Destroy over there off to the side, or at least the one player.
I'm kind of hoping that Optic can keep it together. They have taken a lot of damage. You know, they've been downed multiple times, that kind of thing. But for Optic, they've got 17, now 18 kills. And they have Team Gates in front of them, who has come in just past the police station, still held on to the front end of it. And so for Hetero, he's just scouting out for his team. We are going to see another circle shift here. Will it stay on the military base, or will it favor Optic? We will see here any second. And it's not going to really favor anybody. It's just going into the open. This actually does favor Optic in my opinion. Yeah, they do have better cover. G-Skinny is there. So they're going to be able to reform around this last bunker, hold on to it. G-Skinny's underneath.
Yeah, he's...
And they just have to wait, really. Let these guys kill each other.
Yeah, and G-Skinny's also going to be able to just keep chilling down in the bunker. I mean, we haven't really talked about him all game. He's been just sitting there, you know, just hiding.
Yep.
And he's going to continue to get to do it, get his team further and further placement in this.
G-Skinny from 4 Kings. He's just, yeah, that's what he's going to be doing. And Valiate's actually held back by, I guess, on a flanking position by their Dacia. He will have to rejoin his team. I think that he's just, you know, playing insurance policy as G-Skinny looking at the ceiling, likely hearing footsteps of Optic above him. He is just keen to hold on. He's in the zone. He's got no need to move. As Hetror is now looking at the fight about to develop between Soapylicious and Team Gates. As now it's Smoke and Aces getting into it. That's 2 down from Team Gates, plus more from Hetror. All of a sudden, Team Gates is in trouble.
Oh, Mars doing work right now, though. Hetror trying to get some shots into the player inside of that Dacia. I have no idea. Is that Valiate?
Wow, Mortify all of a sudden, as Nova's losing some players as well. Team Gates, oh, that's actually Lochnar from Nova. Yeah. Come out trying to set up a vehicle position. They're going to blow that thing up. He's backing away from it, but he is down by Dash 32 as Mortify is eliminated, and that means Team Gates has been eliminated as Set to Destroy takes them out. Mr. Blown Apart from Render right underneath Nova. That's Landoon still in ATC.
Oh, man. Landoon just hanging out up there.
Baja with that Mark 14 has done so much damage this game.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
Here comes the zone.
Yep.
This is where Optic could potentially take this game. It could come apart very quickly as Render Esports is now going to have to wait for whoever's in the ATC, and Hetror is still there with the SKS shooting away at everyone. He got another one down. That's Marzi. That's a finish.
Yeah.
Smoking Aces. And now look, all these guys entering this. Optic could get 30 kills here if they're careful.
I don't know how Optic doesn't win this. I mean, they have just the best positioning. Free reign on all of these guys. Bin Long getting taken down there.
Oh, not enough for 30.
There goes Austin. Hey,
almost. Get pretty close. That's another one, though. That's Austin going down. Render is getting destroyed as Dash is sitting in the bush, and Valiate picks up another one on Landoon. So that's 22 total kills, about to be 23, I believe.
Just shooting fish in a barrel right here. I mean, this is crazy. G-Skinny is actually going to get second place for his team unless he manages to pull off like a 1v3.
Wow. 26 total kills.
That is insane. They have to know that he's down here now.
Go, G-Skinny.
Oh, no.
Wow.
G-Skinny ends up falling, but getting second place for his team.